Hi guys, Dr. Mo here and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking to someone who's experienced life on a different term. We're going to actually find out exactly what her life consists of. Can you please state your name?
Sally,
So how long have you been homeless here?
since August.
August of 2022?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and was there any chain of event that actually led to you becoming homeless?
Yes, I was helping a disabled individual, and I didn't know he was using drugs, and I found out I had to get out of that environment.
Okay, so you getting out of that environment led you to be without a place to stay.
Yes, sir.
So how has it been for you?
Not real well.
Not real well.
No, sir.
Have you been able to find adequate shelter, daily shelter?
I did until I got kicked out of this place behind me, Transitions,
Uh-huh.
for allegedly using drugs in my room, and I did not. I had no drug test. I didn't use drugs in my room, and they just kicked me out.
Okay, tell me a little bit about the Transitions. Is it a housing shelter?
It's a homeless shelter for people like us.
Okay, and is it for fee? Do you have to pay to be there, or is it?
Some people pay, other people, most people do pay.
And is there any extra room in Transition, or is it
Not
pretty?
really, it's pretty booked up.
And a lot of rules.
Yeah,
Okay.
a lot of rules to follow, and they don't give you the rules in a booklet to study, or they don't even give out a pamphlet to let you know what they are. You just walk in and you're supposed to know that.
Okay, and when you're in Transitions, are they providing any type of training or any type of dining? What comes with that room?
You get 3 meals a day. For breakfast, you get a boiled egg, a sausage patty, and help me, Stephanie, a biscuit
Okay.
every day. You get the same meal. And then for lunch, you probably get chicken, a lot of chicken. Nothing real good, Swedish meatballs, stuff you could microwave your own self in your apartment. They don't really give you resources, or they haven't me, to get out and find a place to live. They do offer some mental health, but you have to find your way there, and you have to take a hold of that. If you don't have any money and you don't have insurance, you're pretty much screwed here.
Okay. And do you find that there are hardworking people that are homeless, or do you believe that every person that's homeless deserved to be homeless due to habit or poor choices?
Some are due to poor choices and poor habit, but there's a few over there that I think do work toward their jobs. There's a very few.
Okay. And how about veterans? Have you come across any veterans?
A few, yes.
Okay. And what type of services would you say, as a whole, here in the city, are available to the homeless population?
Meals, some counseling, some education, but not a lot. And if you don't ask questions and you don't know what you're getting into, you're just going in there blind. You have absolutely no idea what's going to happen, when it's going to happen. And in my case, my roommate just allegedly said I was smoking drugs, and they put it in the computer. I walked in and they're like, "You're banned, you're out of here." So I slept on the street, and I have scoliosis, stenosis, cervical radiculopathy, and 4 herniated discs.
Okay. And I have to ask, because I would be remiss if I didn't ask, are you using drugs?
No, I'm not.
Have you used drugs in the past?
20-something years ago, yes, sir, I did.
Since you said that you're now homeless and you have medical conditions, obviously.
Yes, sir.
Are you being treated medically?
No, not really.
Okay. And what are you doing in terms of shelter? Where will you stay tonight?
I'm really not sure. I'm working on that. I have a family member that I contacted who really doesn't want to be bothered. It's like, if we bother them, they don't want to get involved because we're homeless. And in my case, it's a pain for them. They don't know what a homeless shelter is. They've never been homeless, and they don't know what to do. They'll send you a check here and there, but you got all these needs. You got people that need medicine, people that need food, people that need Gatorades and diabetic supplies. And in my case, my dad was a pharmacist, so I feel bad for these people. And if somebody needs an ibuprofen, if I only have 2, I'm going to give it to Stephanie because she hurts. Or this person over here can't get up because they had a seizure. I see people all the time, seasoned, laying on the street, mental disorders at the yin yang, man. Really, really bad stuff. Not to mention health things like my teeth and like the medical conditions I said earlier. It's just, it's very discomforting, disheartening, and I'm probably not pronouncing that right, but it's no hope in it.
Okay.
I don't see anywhere these people could go. If they had a music program, and I'm sure you understand that, I think that would help people. An art program, they do have an art room with a piano that is somewhat tuned, but nobody plays it but me in the whole place that I know, maybe one other person. And that was my only outlet. But then when you go in there, you've got a whole room of people that, oh, can you play some Mozart? I'm a writer, kind of like you. And I like to go in there and just play, and then you got people walking in and out, in and out. What are you doing? Can you play Three Blind Mice? It's just a constant mental, physical struggle with these people. You go in, you're banned for drug use. Do a drug test. No.
No.
It's in the computer. Alleged, they didn't even say allegedly, smoking dope in your room. It went from having paraphernalia to using drugs in my room. I said, drug test me. Huh? What that is? They make you feel stupid. Like you're the problem. You're homeless because of this, and this. We're gonna take all your meds away and then say, try to calm down. And this guy's gonna talk to you. I have had no success here at all.
Let me just tell us, what are some of the things that people don't know? A lot of people will assume that there are a million jobs out here and you're homeless because you want to be homeless. What are some of the complexities? I know that for a fact that it's very difficult to get a job when you don't have an address.
Right.
What are some of the other things that you've encountered that will make it difficult for you to just report to a job tomorrow?
Right. Well, in my case, they kept my ID, my Social Security card, and I do have my bank card, but my bank I don't have any money, so they won't let me in there to get my ID. I was told it was at the front desk. So I went up there, even though I'm banned, I'm not supposed to be in there. I was told they would arrest me on site. So I don't really want to go in there and say, hey, can you give me my wallet? I'd rather go through the trouble of getting a ride to the DMV sometime when I get my check next month. It's just god awful, and I'm getting exacerbated saying the same thing over and over if I answered your question at all.
Absolutely. One last question. What's your level of education?
I have 2 college degrees.
And what would you say to those people out there that believe that homelessness is a problem that everyone else has, but not a problem that they will never experience?
That's not true until you experience this. When your loved ones think that you may be on drugs, or you, like you said, you want to live that life, they don't want to have anything to do with you. They don't want to help you in any way. They just think you're having a good time living on the street, sleeping on the cement with your medical conditions. And as you'll see when you talk to Stephanie, they don't help with that. They really don't. And I'm going off the subject again, I'm sorry. But
No.
the guy with the weed eater over there is distracting.
Yeah, well, thanks so much. I greatly appreciate it.
Not a problem. Thank
wish you
you.
the absolute best.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.